this technology isn't real new. It's just a non-dispersive infrared sensor that works by shining an infrared light at a set spectrum through this gas sampling tube where it's detected at the other end, and any attenuation in that signal is related to the gas molecules that geared your sensor to. So you can use different wavelengths of light depending on which gas you're interested in. Our sensors, depending which one, they measure carbon dioxide, methane, total petroleum hydrocarbons, and nitrous oxide. And then there's some additional data that we measure, like oxygen, which is important for natural source zone depletion, relative humidity, which is important for determining soil permeability or how well gases flow through soil. And also we can measure soil or groundwater salinity through sensors that we can add on. So just rotated the sensor here. And on the left and the right are two different setups we've got. So the one on the left here is our soil sense. And this is what we use to measure natural source zone depletion. And there's different installation options. If, when we first started off, we only did solar. We got a solar panel stick up at the top. These go down existing groundwater wells, and you'll see this white shaded region just blows up here. This is where the sensor packs are. And each sensor pack is separated at depth with a bentonite seal so that you're actually measuring the gases at that depth and not some flux from somewhere else. And this allows you to leverage the concentration gradient method of NSID, which I'll talk about briefly in a couple of minutes. So you got sensors at 3 levels, which allows you to calculate the gas flux and look at depletion. And so this setup, the soil sense will sit above the water table. They'll be measuring depletion in the soil. Whereas we've got another option, our water sense. It's the same tech, but it gets installed into the groundwater. So if you're interested in looking at how hydrocarbons are changing within the groundwater, and something we can do here in this example, it's the flush mount option. If it has to go into a parking lot, you need to be able to drive over it. That's something that this tech lends itself to.